Back in the FOX61 Kitchen, one of our favorites, Chris Vanasse, has been part of the big group that runs. Let's rattle them off here. Portical, Oyster Club,
Treehouse, Engine Room, Haring's, 85th Day Catering, Stoneacre Farms.
The man can do it all. We're nice to have Chris back with us because Haring's is in his third season down on the water there in Noank.
Yeah, coming into our third season.
Yeah, how are things?
We're ready.
Yeah, ready?
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
ready to rock.
Sorry about the weather on the weekend so far. We're working on that.
Yeah,
okay.
I'll make my complaints later.
That's probably what I do. What are we doing today?
We're making linguini and clams.
Okay, that's a simple one. But we were talking about this. You got a little twist to it, I think.
Yeah. So we make the pasta in house, and I infuse the pasta with. So instead of using water, I use clam juice.
Okay.
So egg, clam juice, semolina flour. I also put some red chili and some black pepper in there too.
Now, last I had clam juice, and go to work here, it's a little, shall we say, strong, pungent, if you will. Does a little go a long way when you're doing it?
Yeah, and only a
a
little bit goes into the pasta. So for a big batch, the big batch of pasta that we make is probably 50 portions.
Right.
Only about a.
I'm not doing 50 portions at home.
Only about a quart of clam juice is going in there. So in every, you're a couple tablespoons in each order.
Speaking of the clams, those are ginormously huge.
Yep.
Where are they from?
So those are from Rhode Island.
Those are some of the biggest clams that I've seen in a while. I know they do clams pretty well.
Yeah, so these are, cow-neck clams from Rhode Island. I also steam some and have some chopped clams in there, so you get a little of the in-shell and a little bit of the steam as well.
The more clams, the better.
The more clams, the better. That's
it.
And the clam juice.
I was going to say, in terms of doing a clam dish, don't walk away from them. It just takes a minute or two before they pop open.
Yep, they pop open. So I sauteed a little garlic and onion in butter. I threw the clams in there. I deglaze with some white wine. I steam them in the white wine.
And I
add the cooked clams a little bit later, just so they don't overcook.
And I kind of go against conventional wisdom. If I can't get that clam open, I crack it open. I still eat it. Right?
Yeah, they can be a little cumbersome. No, but when you do them like this, sometimes they don't open fully all the way because it takes a lot, and I'll just kind of grab some tongs and open them up.
But if they don't open at all,
leave them.
Just toss them.
Yeah.
Here I am making a smart aleck joke, and he's like, "No, we can work with that too, man." All right, fine. Put this all together, would you please?
All right. So pasta in here, little bit of pasta water with it is fine. We're going to use that as an emulsifying agent.
Sure.
And then this is our special Mimi's butter.
I love this. Show this to them.
So this is a butter that's infused with red chili and herbs, and there's actually a little miso in there, lemon.
And if you're doing a party like this, you could do that in advance. Just roll it up and put it in the fridge. You're good.
Yeah, you can melt it. We dip lobster in it. We do we do all sorts of stuff.
Like some of that.
So a little bit of that butter emulsifying in there. Some capers. Like I said, we got the white wine in there.
And don't walk away from this, because it's just about done. Go ahead and plate it up. While you're doing that, what else is new on the menu over at Haring's when the weather is cooperating and you're outside? But you got inside as well, right?
Yep, we got a 40-seat dining room inside, so when the weather's not right, we hunker down in there.
You still got all the traditional dishes there?
Yep, hot and cold lobster rolls, steamers, clam fritters, linguini and clams.
And I love that you guys are hanging out with Mystic Drawbridge Ice Cream. You got an ice cream window there.
We are, yep. So this new to this year, down on our dock, we're doing partnering with Mystic Drawbridge Ice Cream. They're making some ice cream for us.
Clam sauce ice cream?
Not yet.
If you do that,
we're thinking about it.
If you do that, I want a cup of who are you kidding? Nobody gonna eat that. You can find Haring's Noank. They're having fun down there, right on the water. And rain or shine, they're there and they're making up some good dishes, much like this. And I mean, look at this. Oh my gosh, Freddie, get in close with this. Chris Vanasse, always good to see you.
You as well,
man. I got me some lunch. That looks good. Nice to see you.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming in. Check them out down in Noank, guys. Back to you.